I'm a flirt. Soon as I see her walk up in the club, I'm a flirt. Winking eyes at me when I roll up on them dubs, I'm a flirt.
What's up, Diamond Squad? It's your girl Sanaa Diamonds here, and I'm back again with another video. And this is the first time you see my face on your screen. Make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button, smash the like button, turn the bell notification on so you don't miss anything that I post, and last but not least, be part of the Diamond Squad. So before I get started with this video, if you have not seen the video I posted earlier, which was me reviewing the Amazonia palette from Shop Hush, it's in the eye. This whole eyeshadow look is from that Amazonia palette earlier, so be sure to check that out. Now, judging from the thumbnail, I bet you guys are really surprised. So I was going to actually do a part 3 to my eyeshadow palettes collection, but I figured, you know, some of you guys probably not gonna bother watching part 1 or part 2, so I was like, you know what, let me put all of my palettes, my entire palettes, in one video and show you guys this, especially for my new supporters. My new supporters haven't really seen my other palettes that I have used in the past and years ago, so I might as well just make a whole video on an entire, you know, eyeshadow palette. Alright, so we have a lot to go through. I'm not gonna swatch any of these because it's too much, okay? So my first palette is my NYX palette. This is a customized palette. I got to choose which shades I wanted in this palette, so I chose these shades. The purple, the blue, and the green one are more like cream shades, and the rest are just like, you know, regular simple eyeshadow colors, and they all shimmer shades. I don't have no matte shades in this palette at all. But yeah, these are like, I'm a swatch the purple one because it's like, this is the only palette I'm swatching. This lilac purple though, yeah, poppin'. Alright, next I have is this NYX Lemonade. Oh my god, I can't talk today, yeah. NYX Lemonade Multi Finish Shadow Palette, and this is called the Sugar High palette. By the way, I don't remember how much I bought the shadows for, but I did get the palette for free. But yeah, this one I got for Christmas. This was $15, and you have some beautiful shades right here. You got some pretty shades right here to work with. Mattes on the top, shimmers, and really like shimmer ones are on the bottom. And I've had to work with this palette before. Yeah. Next I have is my Juvia's Place palette, the Zulu palette. I definitely want to get some more palettes from Juvia's Place because like they palettes are really good. But yeah, this palette I got on sale for $17.50 at the time. So yeah, here are the shades. The shades are absolutely beautiful. I have used this palette before, so yeah. Next one I have here is the Zorin 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and these are the shades. The shades in here are absolutely gorgeous. The blue shade is my favorite one in this palette. Next from Shop Hush I have is the Milkshake palette by Face Candy, and you have this shades right here. This palette has its pros and cons. Some of the shades are very pigmented, some are not, so yeah. Ooh, lucky thing. Yeah, I remember. Alright, next I have here is the Smoothie palette, which is a bundle with the Milkshake palette, and these are due for the Too Faced palettes. And this also has its pros and cons as well, but some of the colors are really pigmented in this palette. Next one I have here is my Athena palette by Bad Habits, and this is the dupe for the Huda Beauty, I believe, Desert Dusk palette. So you have these shades, very good, very pigmented, love it. No, I don't have nothing bad to say about this palette. Next I have is the Aphrodite one by Bad Habits, and this one I believe is the dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Same thing, really good palette. Nothing bad to say about it. Next one I have here is my BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And y'all know, if I use this palette a lot, especially when I'm doing like really creative makeup looks. You will see me use this palette a lot, because most of the colors that I be looking for are mostly in this palette. So this is the palette I will mostly go to if I'm doing like a really creative makeup look, if I'm doing a Disney princess look, if I'm doing any type of creative makeup look, I will use this palette. And this palette, I believe I got this palette on sale for $8 for Christmas, and I believe the original price for this is a lot more. But yeah, and also these cost $12. Well, now they cost $14. They bumped up the price, and these two palettes cost $12 as well. Cost $12. Yeah. Next one I have here is my e.l.f. eyes, lip, and face palette. Now this palette is combined. It has eyeshadows in here. Let me just take this out before it falls, because the last time when I first opened this, and this fell. But yeah, it has its eyeshadow colors right here, and then it also has its contour and blush shades right there. I don't really use this. As I was saying, I don't really use this palette. The first impression when I did use this palette, I didn't really like it as much. The shimmers show a lot more than the matte shades. Like the matte shades I have used didn't really show up as much. So this palette does have some pros and cons with it. So yeah, I had got this for $15 for Christmas. This was my Christmas present. So yeah, that is that. Next I have is the NYX Mascal palette, and it does come with a lipstick, but I took the lipstick out. I put the lipstick with my other lipsticks. So yeah, that's why this is empty. But it comes with eyeshadows, blush, highlighter, and the lipstick. And mind you guys, I had no idea that these were highlights. I did not know that, and I really went and bought a whole highlighter from NYX, and I had NYX highlighters right here this whole time. But yeah, you got some pretty eyeshadows, and this palette is pretty pigmented. I've had used these too, but I have used them as eyeshadows, and they work really good. This I got for Christmas. This was $15. Next one I got is the Stockholm one. This is also $15, and I also got this for Christmas. So once again, I took out the lipstick, and yeah, the beautiful shades right there. I believe they still have these on the NYX app / website for a lot less now. So yeah. Next one I have here is my Paris one. I got this for Christmas in 2016. And this only comes with eyeshadows, and it came in like a pink lipstick, like a hot pink lipstick. And this is more like a natural palette. You could do like an everyday wear with this type of palette. I used to use this palette a lot for everyday wear, but I don't use it anymore. I've been slacking on using it, honestly. But yeah, as you can see, I used it a lot. But yeah, this is also $15. The next one I have here is my Shop Hush After Hours palette. After Shock, After Dark, and After Party. And I had reviewed these palettes already on my channel. So you have this color here, this color here, these, and these. Now these palettes are very pigmented, very good, blends well. Bad Habits have some good palettes, I'm telling you sis. These were all $10. If you want to get them all together, it will be $30 instead of $40. So alright. Next one I have here is my Makeup Revolution 24K Gold Chocolate palette, and I love this palette. I honestly go to this palette for any natural type of makeup look I'm doing. For a video, if I don't want to put too much pop in makeup, I go to this palette right here, because this palette is like It's like everything. Like, it smells so good. Like, I love this palette for $15. For $15, like, come on. Like, it has a big mirror too. Like, oh shit. I think I better take widely. Oh my god. Anyways, as you can see, I have used this palette a lot, judging from those. So yeah, that one I got for my birthday, and this one I also got for my birthday, which is the Makeup Revolution Golden Bar Chocolate Bar eyeshadow. And this I use once in a blue moon. Like, I would tend to use like this color or this color right here. And yeah, I love this palette too. This is technically an all shimmer palette. That's why I barely like use it like that, because all of the shades are shimmer shades. So yeah, and I accidentally dropped this too. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like this, one of the parts are loose in here. Like, it chipped off. Like, yeah, I am definitely gonna get some more chocolate palettes from Makeup Revolution because I want some more. I love them. Next, of course, is this palette by Face Candy, which I got from Shop Push. Which is a dupe for the Kylie Jenner palette. And y'all know my opinion on this already. I love this palette. It's very pigmented. It's good. So yeah, these are the colors again. And of course, the palette I had reviewed earlier, which is this colors right here. If y'all want to see the swatches of these colors, be sure to watch that video. So yeah, next I have here's my Wild palette by Face Candy, and this is $16 and those were 12. So yeah, so this palette's a bit messy, but as you can see, I went ham in with the yellow shade right there. But yeah, this palette I use sometimes. Next I have my Morphe. My Morphe 35U palettes. And this is a really old palette because Morphe doesn't, the front of the palettes now of Morphe don't look like that no more. So yeah, so I have these. These are rainbow colors. Not really necessarily all rainbow colors, but you know, you got some natural tone shades right here. These are all shimmers, by the way. So yeah, I don't really use this palette anymore, but I did used to use it a lot. So yeah, next is my Delancey palette. I got this on Amazon for $25.99. And this is basically my pressed glitter palette. It has every single color for glitter. Like, literally, I was gonna buy a whole bunch of different colors and loose glitter, but you know, I don't have to do that because I have all the colors right here. So yeah, I don't know, I might get some, like, that's not every single color in here, but you know what I mean. Like, I would get probably like a lighter green and, you know, a lighter purple probably. But yeah, this palette is pretty good. One thing when you're using this palette, you can use your finger for the thing to stay, or you can use some type of brush, like kind of like a flat brush. It applies it pretty easy too, but I would say if you really wanted to show, use your fingers. So yeah, next one is my Beauty Glaze Impress You palette. I also got this on Amazon, but I got this for $11. And oh, this don't have a mirror, so yeah, it looks like this on the inside. And it has these shades, and I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but this is a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill palette. When I first got this, I didn't realize that, but it is. And yeah, I have worked with this palette a couple of times as well. I haven't used it in a while though, but yeah, these palettes, they're pretty pigmented. So yeah, especially like this green one. I've had to use this green one for a Christmas look, and I'm telling you, it's stunning. Whew. Next, alright guys, okay, So next palette I have here is the Everyday Smoky palette from e.l.f. And let me get this open. This is the shades right here. I think I reviewed this palette and I didn't like it because it wasn't as pigmented. So that's why it's barely been touched. It's been touched but barely, you know. But yeah, I got this on sale for $4 at the time. So yeah, the original price of this is $10. Next I have is the e.l.f. Sunset Prism eyeshadow palette. And these are all shimmers, and this can also be used for highlighter as well. And yeah, the original price is $10, but when they do put like these type of palettes on sale, they do go down to like $4. So yeah, and I took out the brush too because I don't need the brush. I get all this on. Next I have my Makeup Revolution Love Consequences All palette. I got this palette for free along with one of the chocolate palettes for my birthday. So you have these. This is a highlighter in the middle, and these are technically all shimmer eyeshadows on the side of them. I've had to use this palette before as well, and I do like it. I do need to use it more though. So yeah, that's that. This, I'm not sure how much it costs because I did get it for free, like I said. So yeah. Alright, next I have my e.l.f. Matte from Matte eyeshadow palette, and I also got this for $4 on sale. And I think this was the one that I sorta kind of liked it. So yeah, I barely pay attention to these palettes, so kind of a waste of my money, I guess. Next I have from Shop Hush is my Sugar palette by Face Candy. I got this. And then I also, these are the shades inside. Beautiful shades. This palette is great. It costs $10 for this, I believe. Really good. Next I have is my Bad Habit Light Speed palette. And as y'all know, I've used this palette in my videos. And this palette is pretty good. I love it. It's very pigmented. $12 for that. Next I have is my Artistry palette by Bad Habits. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a dupe for the Kat Von D, some Kat Von D palette, I forgot. And then this one is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mario palette. So yeah, I legit thought there was a person standing behind me, but I just realized it was my bed the whole time. Alright, but yeah, these are the shades. I haven't used this palette in a long time. I haven't used a lot of palettes in a long time because I've been mostly using the chocolate palette a lot. So yeah. And next you have is the Inferno palette by Bad Habits. And this is the dupe for the, like I was saying, this is the dupe for the Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay. So you have these shades right here. This was $12. Next I have is the Beauty Creations The Sweetest palette. I got this on Amazon for $10. On Shop Hush they sell it for $18. So yeah, this palette smells good too. I don't know why I just smelled it like that, like what is that? But yeah, this palette is pretty good too. I like it. I will go into that palette like once in a blue moon. But yeah, next I got is the Bad Habit Aria palette, and this is the dupe for the Anastasia Prism palette. And yeah, these beautiful shades here. I've had to use this palette. I mostly use this palette when I'm doing like creative makeup looks, like especially with the green and the yellow. Pretty good colors, like they are very pigmented. $12 for this. Next I have here is the Bad Habit Rachel Love palette, and this palette is a dupe for the Subculture palette. And you have these shades right here. This palette was $10, but they bumped it up to $12 now. So yeah, I've used this palette, I would say 3 times probably. So yeah, you have that there. Next I have is my Bad Habit Royals palette, and this palette is a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette, and this is $10 for this palette, and it's pretty good. I haven't used it in a long time. I think I only used it twice probably, but their colors are pigmented though. I need to use this more though, because I barely pay attention to some of my palettes. It's crazy. Next I have is like this AO Studios single eyeshadow. It's a baked eyeshadow. It's silver. This I did not buy at all. They accidentally put this in my order. Like, this got sent to me, and then they mistake it for a lipstick. Like, how you not forget to put a lipstick in there, but I end up getting a lipstick anyways. But yeah. Next is this palette I got this Shop Miss A. Is by Assume Angel Wings. I hardly even use this. This was $1. I don't pay attention to it. Next I have is this ELF eyeshadow palette, and this is like for beginners type of eyeshadow palette. You know, it has basically the things in there for you: base, lid, crease, and line. Basically telling you where to put the colors in. And this I believe was $4. I don't know why the small thing is $4, but yeah. This one I have to say is actually better than the big palette I showed you guys, and it's actually better than it's bigger than the big palette, so I'm gonna say. Next I have here is another one of those, another one of these. So I have this in gray, and I have it in black. Of course the black one is very pigmented. The gray one is not as pigmented, so yeah. Next I have the single eyeshadow from Kiko Milano. It's called Infinity. And at the time when I got this, I was turning 16, and I only put this on my eyes for my 16th birthday. I don't know why. I only put this all over my lids. I don't even know why I chose this color. I don't know, but I got this for like $2.50. So yeah. Next I have is a clean color eyeshadow, and it's like that. They're a bit powdery. I tried working with them, not so good. But once again, I got it for $1 from Shop Miss A, so I ain't really complaining about it because I didn't spend a whole lot of money on it. Next I have the clean color palette right here, Beautician Lab. Same thing with this, don't really like it, but anyways I got it for $1. Next is another one of it. I got it in these shades together. Technically you're supposed to use all 3 of these shades to create an eye look, but they're not as great, so what can I say? And alright, the next one I have is the Perfections 88 eyeshadow palette, and this I don't use anymore. I had this since middle school, which was since 2014, so I don't use this at all anymore. I just leave it here just because I don't want to get rid of it, okay? But yeah, these are the shades. I got this for $5 in Rainbow, so yeah. Next I have is the LA Colors it's just like loose eyeshadow thingies. I honestly don't know how to get this to work. Sure, it comes with a brush and everything, but I don't know how to get the eyeshadow itself out of the thing, so that's why I barely see this in my videos. Next I have this Jordina loose eyeshadow. This I had since I was like very, very young, and I'm surprised I still have it and nothing happened to it, but I don't use it no more. Obviously it's probably been expired, so yeah. So next I have is these loose eyeshadow palettes, loose eyeshadows from Shop Miss A, and it's from the brand Princessa, and this one is not pigmented at all. This one is not as pigmented at all. This one I haven't really tried out yet, but I have that. Same with this one, I haven't tried this out yet, but let me just like swatch a little bit. But like in that brand, like these stuff, the glitter ones are actually more better than the loose eyeshadows itself. So So yeah, as you can see, I've never used this, so I'm not gonna open it or anything like that, but I don't know if it's good. This one, I haven't really used it either. I probably did, I don't remember. I don't remember if it's pigmented or not, but yeah, that. These were all $1, by the way. And this one I haven't used either. It's still sealed, so yeah, this. And these are like different shapes, if you notice. And then, can you not? And then I have the silver one. I mistake the silver one for a glitter silver, but it turned out to be an eyeshadow. Next one I have from Kiko Milano. I have this loose pigment eyeshadow. I've had to use this and it's pretty pigmented, I should say. But you know, I barely use purple eyeshadow as it is, so that's why I haven't been using it. Alright, next I have this e.l.f. baked eyeshadow, and I didn't buy this. I got this for free, and it is not good at all. Like, I tried spraying it to get the pigment out, and it just didn't help either. So yeah, next I have this eyeshadow palette from Shop Miss A, and this is from Assume brand, and this is horrible. It's like, sure, when you swatch it has pigment, but when you try to blend it, it's not great. Last one at least, finally to the end, yeah, I have these e.l.f. liquid eyeshadows. Wait a minute. I have more. I just remembered I have more liquid eyeshadows, but yeah. So yeah, so when I first got these, I thought these were lip glosses, so I did put them on my lip. But then when I looked on the website, it turned out they were eyeshadows. But you can use this for eyeshadows, you can use this for highlight, and you can use this for your lips as well. I use them for all three, honestly. So yeah. Alright guys, these are the last one. Hopefully this video is not too long, but yeah, hopefully I'm not missing anything too, because yeah, but yeah, I have these e.l.f. liquid eyeshadows right here. I have one in rose gold, and I have one in brushed copper. I used to use these a lot. As you can see, I've used these before. I didn't just neglect them. And I have these from Shop Miss A also. I've used this only one time. After that I haven't used it again, but yeah, I have these. So yeah guys, that is all of my eyeshadows that I have. I am still gonna buy more eyeshadows, honestly, because I want to try some more new palettes, especially from Shop Hush, because Shop Hush has a whole bunch of palettes I want to try, especially the one that's the dupe for the ABA Soft Glam. I need to get that palette. But yeah, so let me know which one have you tried before, and which one do you like, and which one is your favorite one out of all of these palettes. In the description, I mean not in the description box, in the comments down below, because you know, I bet some of you guys have tried some of these palettes that I already have. So like, if you have, let me know. And yeah, so give this video a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, click the bell notification if you haven't. Follow me on my social medias, it's in the description box down below. And if you want to do collaboration with me, my email is in the description box. You can email me or you can DM me on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Feel like I can fly, yeah. Saying, Burger check, Bill, Bella check. Take the L at the ball, just so I can flex. Take the L at the mall, walking with the sex. Take the